What's going on, folks? Great to be back with you. It's your boy, AJ Herman. Throw me a follow on Twitter and Instagram with me. As usual, not as always, but as some of the time, Matthew Stucco. Say what up, Matt.
We're back.
We're back. How's it going? How you doing?
Man, I'm great. I'm ready for the weekend. I'm ready to see AJ, the Herminator, get another W here on MLB The Show. So everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with us and joining us here on the stream.
What he said.
Definitely throw us a couple comments if you want.
Please.
Anything you want, we're here for you.
We thank you for joining us on Twitch and YouTube Live. Twitchsters, YouTube users too, everybody. We, as Stucco said, we want you to like, we want you to comment. We definitely want you to share this video because we want to spread the word. We want to spread the good times so we're having here with our MLB The Show. If you joined us yesterday, you'll know that our playoff run continued, or began, I should say, with an 8-1 victory over the Red Sox in Game 1 of the ALDS. So we're going to pick up right where we left off. Game 2. It's going to be Chris Archer, who we acquired halfway through our season. If you missed that, check some of the earlier episodes on YouTube. But we did acquire Archer back when there were maybe some rumors that he was possible Yankees target, but of course he ended up in Pittsburgh in reality. But he is still towing the rubber for us here in MLB The Show. Back in the Bronx. A little cloudy evening. We got lefty Eduardo Rodriguez facing up against us for Boston. Like the number of left-handed bats available to us, so looks pretty good. They keep Didi way down here in the default lineup. I'm gonna switch this all sorts of places. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Let's put Didi here. Let's put Hicksy here. Let's put Andujar here. There we go. All right.
Our buddy Jimbo.
Jimbo, what's up?
Zarfis.
Thank you for joining us.
There you go.
You just want a shout out?
It's like, yes. It's like you read my mind.
There we go.
Keep in mind, guys, AJ can't see the comments, so I'm the guy relaying. If I don't read them off, blame me. If I do,
it's not my fault. I'm playing the game. I'm chatting. My eyes, you're seeing my eyes. They're looking up at the video game screen here. I don't have, like the crazy chameleon eyes that can look any way I want individually. I wish. That would be a cool superpower, actually. That's an underrated superpower that nobody brings up. Crazy chameleon eyes. Everybody's like, oh, I want to fly. I want to teleport. That's boring. I want to see out of 2 different directions from my head.
Well, you're already doing a great job being a chameleon, blending in with this screen that you're all watching this game on right here.
Nicely done. I thought you were going to say how I can, adapt to any environment, and I'm skillful in all ways, and I'm super great. No? That wasn't what you were going to say? All right, forget it. Moving on. Play ball. Chris Archer starts off with a strike at 97. Oh, what's that?
We are live in the comments, too, today. Yesterday, we didn't really read as much until maybe midway through, but this is a special one. We got Max 10 watching from the UK.
Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us, friend. I was going to do some terrible British accent attempt, but I won't. Max, you said his name was? Are you going to be at the Yankees-Red Sox London series in 2019? That's my question to you. It's going to be the talk of the town, I think. London's a big city, I recognize. It's a globally important place. Baseball may not be on the top of the news list, but I think it's pretty cool. I'm excited. I'm excited to watch. Might be some late start times or early start times. I'm not really sure. But we shall see.
They already had A-Rod go out there, Jackie Bradley Jr., and I'm sure there's probably going to be more
favorable call.
Former Yankees, current Yankees, or Red Sox.
Some
players heading over there.
Ambassador work. Yeah, it could be.
So right now on the mound, we got Chris Archer, who, as AJ had mentioned before, you acquired him during the regular season in trade.
Yes.
Around the same time that the Yankees were possibly going to get him.
Yes. Oh, that's a little squibber. That's annoying.
Oh, man, Max tried to get tickets, but they sold out in 5 minutes and never got out of the queue, unfortunately.
Sorry to hear that, Max, but I'm surprised they were that hot of a ticket. That's pretty cool. All right. Mookie Betts just has my number in this game. Oh, he's off and running. We got him. Got him! Out at second. Gary Sanchez. Atta boy. Don't even need a double play anymore. There we go. Nicely done. In on the hands. One more up the ladder. Nope. 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 All right. Good block. Good block there, Gary. I'm in laser focus, tunnel vision mode. Okay. I'll take that all day. Quick inning. Nice stuff. Way to set the tone, Arch. Just trying to think, rack my brain for Yankees news. No major updates. We're still sort of processing the Troy Tulowitzki acquisition. It has not yet been made official by the Yankees yet. Matt Stucco mentioned earlier to me that he was getting his physical today. So, of course, the deal is pending that physical. Tulowitzki is a player with an injury history, so they're clearly going to want to just, get him in front of the doctor, make sure everything's all set to go. In case you missed it, I myself, AJ Herman, yes, posted a story earlier today on Twitter, Facebook, about what MLB scouts, basically, what their reactions were from Tulowitzki's December workout showcase that he held. Basically, he had a bunch of scouts and MLB guys come out to just watch him, field grounders, throw the ball. Obviously, he took batting practice just to show that he was good to go. Obviously, he didn't play any games last year, so teams were probably a little bit wary. They weren't sure what they were going to get from Troy. Obviously, the Yankees were in attendance for that, and what most people said, I can't get the bat on the ball here. What most people's reactions were that he looked really impressive. So that's good news if you're a Yankee fan. It remains to be seen. Obviously, if he ended up going to San Diego or somewhere where they're not really, in any sort of race for contention, probably would have been a way to ease back into the league if you were too low. But I'm sure he's completely stoked to be on a team and to be valued by a team that has legitimate World Series aspirations and expectations. So broke my resolution. My resolution was to stop swinging at terrible pitches, and I seem to fall off that wagon real quick. Missed that one, though. So anyway, apparently Troy looks really good. Troy, he and I, we're on a first-name basis. Tulo, crushed. Is that gone? Oh, baby, is it ever?
Oh!
Is it ever crushed? First home run horn of the day. Love it. 1-zip, first inning. Oh, I wanted another one. That changeup fell off the table. He got me.
Yo, we could tell that you're so in the zone.
I'm in the zone.
That you don't even care to watch him round the bases.
Well, that's, yeah.
Home run, who's up next?
It's got to act like you've been there before.
Ooh.
We also have fast play engaged, so we keep the game moving. Otherwise, I could have put it on broadcast mode, get all the different replay angles. But I figure I'm going to be scoring so many runs, people will get tired of the replays, the bases rounding. Oh. No shift there.
What a worm burner.
Just a ground out to the shortstop. A worm burner, indeed. But we are on the board. We have eliminated the no-hitter, so that's great. We also won't be throwing a no-hitter today, but you know what? It's a rarity.
These viewers are here for the homers. They
want
to see the dingers.
I mean, you come to watch the Yankees, you expect some dingers. Some King Kong ding-dongs. And you got one. Only took one inning so far. Oh, love it. So that was sort of the Troy Tulowitzki latest. I keep saying I got to stop doing that. Another resolution. No more ums. Matt Stucco, on the other hand, has some new updates, more or less new updates on Sonny Gray, the market for Sonny Gray, which obviously if you watched him in 2018, did not have the season anyone was hoping he would probably have if you're a Yankees fan and supporter. But, said again, the market for him is surprisingly robust, I think, to use a word that has been used. So I think that's probably the reason why he has not yet been traded, is because maybe counterintuitively there's so many teams that are actually legitimately interested in acquiring him that Brian Cashman is playing it patiently, which I think makes sense, and trying to let everybody compete and drive the return up. Oh, just throwing darts out here. Love it. So anything else that you can elaborate on that, Matt, in terms of Sonny Gray? If you haven't watched the video, check it out on all over Yes Network socials.
Yes, we got Jeff Passan of now ESPN.com.
That's right.
He recently left Yahoo.
Yes.
Congrats, Jeff, if you're listening.
A must follow. He's one of my favorite baseball reporters in the game. Insiders.
Great writer.
Definitely.
But he said that Sonny Gray almost ended up an Atlanta Brave in a three-way deal with the Braves and the Rangers and the Yankees.
That's right.
Which would have landed Jerickson Profar as the infielder for the Yankees.
Yes.
Who
they've liked for a while, I believe. He's been in trade rumors over the last couple of years.
Yep. And had they gotten him, then they would not have gotten Troy Tulowitzki.
Sure.
So everything kind of worked out pretty well for the Yankees, I think, in this case, because who knows who they can land now with Sonny Gray.
Exactly.
Because
well said.
What would you take, Profar or Tulo? I'd go Tulo if you're just looking for a filler.
Yeah.
Or a veteran or somebody.
Profar, obviously younger, not the same injury concerns. Plays all over the diamond. But I think adding him, I'm not sure what his contract situation is, so that probably that would weigh into everything. But if you acquire Profar, that maybe is, I don't know if they would have him just be a bench player, like a utility guy, because he's a pretty good young player. So would that then mean that they would just move on from Didi Gregorius after this year?
Well, he also knows some first base too, which is a nice little backup. He'd have been a good utility.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many options, possibilities, I guess, is the word for first base. It's hard to really say what that will end up shaking out, but can't hurt.
He's actually a good buddy of Didi's also.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeedy. So yeah, it's kind of apples to oranges in terms of, would you rather have Tulowitzki or Profar, I think. I think both have advantages and disadvantages in terms of what you would have to part with. Obviously, Tulo is just $555K, which obviously that's more money than I make, but is the very, very minimum dollar amount that you can pay any baseball player. So they're literally getting the cheapest possible option for a guy who is a 5-time All-Star and is only 34. It's really not that old. And if he rested up last year, he could be, as I referred to him, could be the best bargain in baseball in 2019. If he performs. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh. All right, good base coaching there. I was thinking about taking third. Glad I didn't, because I would have been out by about 60 feet.
Now, the other teams that were involved in this were, we got, apparently 11 teams. We don't know all 11 exactly, but the other teams
Still talking about Gray.
Yep.
Yeah.
The other teams
11 teams, that's a third of the league.
Yep, more, yeah.
Yeah,
Padres, and we also have the Brewers. So
I could see the Brewers.
Which they've dealt with before.
Sure.
And
I could
and
see
the
the
Padres
Padres.
a lot, too.
They sent Brian Mitchell out there. Oh, that was a pitch to hit. 2-0 up in the zone. Shame on me. Who else needs help? Maybe the A's. I could possibly see. I don't know what their approach is this offseason. They're kind of trying to reload, I guess, after last year, but still have plenty of potential. Tough division, but they have plenty of familiarity, of course, with Gray. No way did he swing through that. No way. That rung me up. Oh, I guess, did he? I don't know. I thought he checked up. Apparently not. All right, I got to make something of this inning here. Ooh.
Oh, man.
It's a good pitch. It's a good pitch. Just got to tip your cap sometimes.
All right, so this just in.
Oh, breaking news.
Breaking news indeed. Move over, AJ. We're gonna shoot a green screen video too. We're gonna do 2 videos at once.
Let's pump the brakes. This is my video right now. You can have a turn after.
That's the way that me and AJ work. We're always very, very efficient.
Right on top of each other.
David Robertson has agreed to a 2-year deal with the Phillies that guarantees him at least $23 million. He'll earn $10 million in 2019, $11 million in 2020, with a $12 million club option for 2021. He's passed the physical, and the deal is complete.
Who's this reporting this?
This is Mark Feinsand.
Okay.
MLB.com's own.
BU graduate.
Did he really?
I believe so.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Shouts out, Mark.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Former Yankees beat guy.
Yeah.
But wow, that's crazy. I was listening to everything you were saying. David Robertson is a Philly. That's like big news for Yankee offseason world.
Yeah, this is the first time that we've been live on the air while
Breaking
something
news.
Guys, remember where you heard it here first on AJ Herman Yes's MLB The Show 2018 YouTube Yes
We stole
Network.
it from Mark Feinsand first, and you heard it from us. No. We obviously credit Mark with the reporting. I kind of thought Robertson was one of those. Where did that one miss? I guess a little up. I thought for sure he was coming back to New York. I really did. The Phillies, we were talking about them yesterday as being a possible place for Craig Kimbrell. That seemingly would take him off the table, I would think. I don't know how much. I mean, the Robertson deal, which is 2 years, $23 million. That's not stupid money to use the Philly term of the winter, but wow, I guess Robertson's heading on down I-95 there.
Phillies are doing everything this year.
They're doing a lot, but it's not, I don't think, what anybody really expected. Everybody's like, oh, well, they'll go get Manny, and they'll get Bryce. Maybe they'll get both. They've gotten neither, and they've gotten now 2 veterans for, reasonable deals. I think a slight overpay for McCutchen. I think they got a good bargain for Robertson. I think he could be very, very effective in the NL East. And as a closer, I would assume he's probably the top closer on that depth chart. Phillies fans will probably bring up Sir Anthony Dominguez, a very, very promising, talented young reliever in his own right. But he's incredibly young, so for him to maybe not be closing just yet could help him out in the long run. It's a good move. It's a good move. David Robertson had a really solid year last year.
He struck out 91 batters in just over 69 innings. That's
pretty nice. It's pretty nice. And going from the AL to the NL, you would think is a slight advantage, right? He's going to face a pitcher every now and again. No DH, obviously. Man, I love it. Breaking news. I'm going to get my MLB The Show stream soundboard all figured out. We're going to have a breaking news sounder to ring the alarm. Oof. All right. So, what does that now mean for the Yankees? Real-time reaction. That's what you get when you follow this excellent stream here on Yes Network. I think that turns up the heat on Zach Britton for sure. I think the Yankees probably will maybe be more aggressive towards him. Adam Ottavino probably, will find a similar deal, maybe a little bit more money than what Robertson found.
So you bring up a good point. Now these relief pitcher dominoes may start to fall.
Absolutely.
You'll see all these other guys.
But all the other teams in the league looking for good relievers will also be just as aggressive. So it's not exactly nobody's going to be waiting for the Yankees to sign anybody first. It's all bets are off. I mean, that's been the case anyway. But like you said, it's definitely a domino effect. So we'll see. Interesting move, though. I think it's a good move for both. For the Yankees, or if you're a Yankee fan, you probably would have been pretty okay to excited about Robertson if he were to be coming back. He is not now. He's going to Philly, so Philly's doing a lot of these sort of like ancillary signings, and it's almost like they I don't know, the finishing touch type of signings. Oh, did he get another one? It's a nope, he didn't. Okay. I thought it might be a low speed floater up and over that wall, but no dice. All right. Got under it. Still 1-0. Here in the third in the Bronx. Nope. Resolution broken for about the 10th time. Terrible. All right, there we go. So folks listening and watching on YouTube and Twitch, now that David Robertson is off the board in free agency, who would you most like the Yankees to then go out and sign? They already acquired James Paxton. They've already signed J. Happ. Oh, baby, is that going? No, it's going to be another short one. Darn it. All right. They already have, they re-signed CeCe, they re-signed Gardy. I'm just covering all the different things. Obviously, Tulo. So where do they go now for relief help? Let's just think about it. Let's see who they already have. Aroldis Chapman, Dellin Betances, Chad Green, Jonathan Holder. Am I missing anybody? They have internal options, is what I'm saying. I'm trying to think of Yankees bullpen as it stands right now. There's no D-Rob, no Britton, no Adam Warren. I believe he's still a free agent.
Domingo Germán.
Domingo Germán, sure.
We got a lot of Ottavinos and Zach Britton's.
It's almost seemed like the Ottavino Yankees, connection has been an assumption, or what's the phrase, a fait accompli or something. I know I completely. Oh, didn't think I had a chance to get him. What a throw, Gary. Unbelievable. But yeah, it seems like Ottavino signing with New York is a relative. It's a good bet. It's a good bet to say. But, I thought that was the same with David Robertson, and look what happened there. So I'm excited. We broke some, we didn't really break news. We're passing along previously broken news, but in a very short amount of time. So there you go.
That really sums up what this show's about. We play video games. We talk baseball. We bring you all the latest news, which we thank you everybody for watching.
We do it all with a smile and hopefully a sense of humor. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was just doing some reflecting on our MLB The Show franchise here. Can I get any strike called in my favor, please? The gamers, they're gaming, they're playing, they're winning their tournaments, whatnot. That was a perfectly well-pitched at bat. I got absolute no help from the umpire, so thanks, Blue. But they're not going to be coming at you with the live, real-time reaction, about David Robertson or about Sonny Gray's trade market or Tulowitzki, what expectations for him, This is where you guys want to be following Yes Network, because not only do we have fun with MLB The Show, we win divisions, but we bring you the real hard-hitting stuff, too. All right, I'm off my soapbox. Just want to pat ourselves on the back for a second.
All right, how about we take one question from the viewers before...
Oh, I was waving it foul, and it works, thankfully. Please, viewers, I haven't forgotten about you guys. We appreciate you. It's been a blast. Stucco's probably just been on David Robertson patrol right now, making sure we got all our bases covered, no pun intended.
Okay. Actually, let's make this an easy question.
Oh, baby.
Who's pitching? So, for the third or fourth time.
Let's not repeat it a 10th time. It's Chris Archer.
For those just tuning in.
You can see his name on his jersey. All right, you can't because he's on the Yankees, but you'll see him in the lineup.
Chris Archer, great game. 0 runs, only 3 hits allowed.
Yes.
Tossing a gem. All right.
Too aggressive in that one. For Didi.
And I just signed onto my personal account to watch this in another browser. Threw us a thumbs up, so we're at 5 thumbs up right now. So hey guys, anybody watching, feel free to show us some love. Throw us a thumbs up if you like it.
Feel free to not be Omar Vizquel at any given moment. Xander Bogaerts making crazy plays on me out here.
All right.
Anyway,
so everybody listening, everybody watching, we're gonna break down some ballpark food. If it's overrated or underrated, would you eat it, would you not? And we're going to start out in Los Angeles at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. And in this Esquire article, this is one that we're going to be referring to the entire time.
Okay.
They have one thing to get, what it is, and why. So I'm going to read off the what to get, what it is, and why.
Very, very involved. Okay.
And just say...
Gonna be a lot of reading.
And just say overrated or underrated.
Oh, goodness gracious. That swing was way overrated. Yeah, I just want to... We had fun yesterday when we came across the most heartbroken or disappointed fan bases list. The Padres made it. A couple other teams, the Rays. We were talking about the Rays. So it was a great little, breakdown. I thought it would be fun to bring another thing to the party today. A little underrated or overrated. It's there's a video series, I think it's Complex that maybe does it. They'll sit down with celebrities and just read off a list of literally just anything. Food, cultural things, trends, hobbies, whatever. And the subject just gets to weigh in, whether it's overrated, underrated. So we're bringing that to you. And we're starting it off with ballpark foods. Basically everything you just said. So I didn't know it was going to get so specific, though, with per stadium, per item. So I'm very intrigued. And I don't know anything that Matt is about to throw my way. So this is all very much off the cuff. I'm going to be giving you my honest reactions and answers.
All right.
Start it up.
Angel Stadium of Anaheim.
Okay.
You get the pastrami dog. It's an all-beef Farmer John dog covered in pastrami and sauerkraut.
Ooh.
And it's what you should get because it's your favorite deli meat heaped on top of your favorite ballpark snack with sauerkraut for tang, otherwise known as a no-brainer. So this is a hot dog with sauerkraut and pastrami on top of it. Maybe not the most appealing on the eye.
You're showing me a picture of it right now. I mean, I guess I got to give that one underrated because I've never heard of it. And I would absolutely demolish that. If I was at Angel Stadium, whatever it's called, every baseball game I've ever attended as a fan, I've eaten a hot dog. That's a lifelong active streak that I will maintain until my last baseball game ever. So if I ever get to Angel Stadium, hopefully someday I do, and this is still on the menu, I would order that thing up, slather a bunch of spicy brown mustard on it, and just feel bad about my breath for the rest of the day because it won't be pretty at all. I can be sure of that.
JC Merritt, 77 agrees
awesome.
with you.
All right, appreciate it, JC. I would go to town. Also, I haven't had lunch yet today, so I'm pretty hungry. It sounds really good. Might have to go get a pastrami dog.
And speaking of terrible breath,
good segue.
This AT&T Park.
Okay, I know that
Gilroy one. Garlic fries, French fries with minced garlic and parsley. And it says why you should get it. And it says these fries are worth the terrible breath you'll be wafting across the stands.
All right. I think instead of overrated and underrated, we should have a third option of properly rated. I think it's a Bill Simmons, concept, whatever. But he didn't invent it. But anyway, I think garlic fries are properly rated. I think if you've never had one, oh man, I thought that was going yard too. Not even close. If you never had garlic fries at this point, A, you probably just don't like garlic, in which case you wouldn't order or eat garlic fries as it is. I can understand that. I love garlic. I love garlic fries. Parmesan, parsley, the flavor profile that you're describing is really wonderful. But I don't think you can necessarily say they're underrated. I feel very passionately about them. I don't think they're overrated. I think they're properly rated, garlic fries. And I would order that when I was in San Francisco.
That's a good assessment.
Thank you. Moving right along.
Busch Stadium. Cone's Killer Kosher Pastrami Sandwich. Beef pastrami on your choice of bread says go for the rye. And this
You
heaping,
gotta go rye.
yeah, so it looks like more sliced pastrami this time on bread, and it'll keep you satisfied apparently for at least 3 innings.
Oh, okay. That's a pretty good run. Yeah. I usually do about two food runs, food and drink in between in the game. So if you get a pregame, you get your hot dog, then maybe a Cracker Jack after that. See, these are very opulent and luxurious food items. They all sound great. I don't know if this sandwich is underrated or overrated. I'm going to say it's overrated because it's not incorporating a hot dog like the first option at Angel Stadium. Can we hit a changeup? My goodness.
You know what? I'm going to have to agree with it. And based on the photo that I'm looking at, it doesn't really look all that. There's got to be something else at that ballpark.
I mean, a classic pastrami sandwich on rye. I mean, you're not. That's an iconic sandwich, but I'm not necessarily going to the ballpark with pastrami on the brain. What is it like? Is pastrami the hot meat of 2018 or something? I don't know.
It must be.
I missed that
because the next one.
Can we move away from pastrami? Just read the next non-pastrami.
Yeah, we're gonna next non-pastrami.
Every pastrami thing going forward will now be given an overrated designation.
Oh, man. All right, so at Chase Field, the home of the Arizona Diamondbacks, we got the Churro Dog 2.0. It is churro rolled in Oreo crumbs, served in a donut with vanilla froyo, strawberry, and chocolate sauce. You had me initially,
but now it's gone way overboard.
And whipped cream.
Read one by one everything that is involved with the Churro Dog at Chase Field.
Man.
One more time. Just ingredients, not whatever is written. So we got churro. It's a hot dog with like a churro bun.
So it's a churro rolled in Oreo crumbs served in a donut.
So there's no meat at all. It's a dessert.
No meat.
The churro is the dog.
Yes.
I think I would seize up in diabetic shock if I had this. That's my only concern. It sounds good. Like who's eating this stuff? It's a crazy amount of sugar. Like I've lost most of my bottom row of teeth just listening to this.
There is no way that somebody actually finishes that by themselves.
I mean, unless they go full, George Costanza and just wear it all over their face, Oh, filthy change up.
So we got a comment from Chris Lee who brings up the Big Maple that Elm Street Diner had made. Elm Street Diner
That's right.
is amazing. It is by far one of our most favorite places, especially here at Yes Network. But
very true.
They were just having some fun with it, so wasn't necessarily meant to be.
It's similar to the Churro Dog, it's extravagant. It's over the top. You probably would want to share it with at least one friend, maybe 2.
At least 10.
It's a lot of meat and pancake and syrup. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, just look up National Maple Syrup, hashtag National Maple Syrup Day, and you'll find it on Yes Network.
All right.
There's another Matt Stucco production.
So Chris Archer pitching a great game. All right, so this next one I'm going to give you.
Can't locate with the slider right now. Okay.
I've never felt like something has been more overrated at a ballpark than this.
That's a hot take, but let's hear it.
Citizens Bank Park. Got to guess what I'm going to say?
Cheesesteak of some sort.
Chicky and Pete's crab fries. Crab fries with crab seasoning. Essentially Old Bay.
I actually had intended to get down to Philly last year for a game. I didn't, unfortunately, make that happen. Didn't the Yankees go to Philly last year? I think they did. I was going to try and just have some friends down there, maybe meet up, have some cheesesteaks. But anyway, that is all to say I've never had these crab fries that you speak of. You say they're maybe the most overrated food in baseball?
At least of what I'm looking at right now.
Oh, or that list.
Besides the beef franks that you can get from
Old
Fenway
Bay
Park.
fries, incredible.
We don't want anything from Fenway Park.
What does Fenway have? Yeah, I mean, it's pretty standard fare, F-A-R-E. I don't think, do they have any specialty things? Oh.
Well,
don't even try to come home on me because you are out by a mile, friend. Let's go. Inning over. That's all I want from a mile away. Keeping them off the board. ALDS game 2. We out here. Please, go on. We got to remind the folks, there's a game being played. High stakes, playoff baseball in New York. Yankees, Red Sox. That play was huge. All right.
I'm going to read off one more for you. Ready?
Okay.
You ready for this?
I'm born ready.
The chicken and waffle cone from Minute Maid Park, home of the Houston Astros. Fried chicken, mashed potatoes, and honey mustard in a waffle cone. It says get it because there's everything.
So this is chicken and waffles in a cone with mashed potatoes now also? I'm not going to say that chicken and waffles are overrated, but that, whatever monstrosity you just read, is definitely overrated. I don't know. You need like a wagon to fit all that in, not a cone. How do you put that on a cone? It's just, you just are trying to call attention to yourself if you order that and are walking around the ballpark with one of those in your hands. I'm sorry. That's just my honest assessment. Oh, deepest part of the park. Hustle it up, Big G. Hustle it up. We got to get in here. Nice. All right. Moves the runner over. That's a good sign. Now we got to get him in. Just one out. This will be a tremendous failure on my part if I'm unable to bring this run in. Oh, it's... Ooh. It was a fine pitch. I was trying to be patient. Lefty, lefty, you know. Didi does spank lefties, though. Oh! Worst case scenario. Absolutely terrible. Garbage. But that's why there's 3 outs. We still got a chance. I'm upset. I'm upset about that. But it's all right. I got another chance to redeem myself. Just under the zone. Fantastic take from Hicks. Hicks, who quietly emerged as what most people think is the second best American League center fielder in baseball. Like, that's like not nothing. To say that you have the best center fielder in the AL not named Mike Trout as he flies out to center field, that's incredible. And the Yankees have Judge and Stanton, Stanton is the DH, but Judge, Guardian left, Glenn Frazier chilling, Jacoby Ellsbury. They have so many outfielders. It's crazy that are talented people, like talented players. And Hicks just kind of, if he was on another team, he would be their superstar. He would be the best player in their outfield, most likely on most teams. But he kind of just blends in. And maybe that's a role that he kind of likes. Where not to say he wouldn't be a great leader, he is, but to have sort of that umbrella over you where you don't have to take on the entire offensive burden. It's a good situation for him. And yet another masterful Brian Cashman acquisition. John Ryan Murphy for Aaron Hicks. Although, oh boy, Murph had a little run there. Wow. This game is tied up. I was not expecting that.
Ooh.
And throwing the ball pretty well. That catches me off guard. Wow, it's not a good pitch. It made me pay. Man, well, just gonna have to wipe that one off and keep it moving. Man. That's what happens when you only score 1 run. All right, 85 pitches for Arch. Oh, don't you dare drop fair. Oh, all right. Swing and a miss, out at first. All right, so what's next after our chicken waffle disaster? Whatever you said. Where was that, by the way? Which stadium? Detroit?
That was. Hold on.
Did I wake you? I'm sorry.
I'd closed out because that was the last, but I'll find it.
Oh, there's only like 5? Oh, okay. All right, I like that though. That's good. That's a good roundup. I learned a lot. I didn't realize Pastrami, the Pastrami PR guy's doing something good. Guy or girl, whoever it is. You got Pastrami in every ballpark in America now. Chicken and waffles, that ambitious thing, I would say skip that. Just go for a hot dog for, $5, whatever it is. The churro dog, I don't think I could handle that. I don't think my teeth would enjoy that either.
You
I'm
know,
going to say that the blue ribbon goes to the very initial pastrami hot dog in L.A. I want to try that, sauerkraut and all. What were you about to say? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, Chief.
you know what? We'll do one more.
Oh, you got another one. All right.
Actually,
Oh, okay.
it's just a lot of hot dogs.
I mean, I love hot dogs to death. At ballpark, I don't eat them like 7 days a week,
But how many times can you vary up a hot dog? And at what point
probably
does it
more than you would think.
But then at what point does it become not a hot dog?
A not dog, if you will.
Not dog.
I don't know.
Not dog.
And to add to more confusion, is it a sandwich? Are any of these renditions sandwiches?
Some of these look like sandwiches over hot dogs.
Wow, that's a breakthrough. I fall into the hot dog is not a sandwich camp, I think. That's the very important life decision I've made.
I think it depends upon the bun.
That was a reaction to my terrible swearing. It depends on the bun. Okay. If it's a conjoined bun, does that make it a hot dog?
Yes.
I think that's critical. Oh, Luke, buddy. Stop lifting weights and start running sprints. I'm just kidding. Keep doing exactly what you're doing. You're awesome. All right.
But some of these, they're separated, like the let's see, the
I think when the
boomstick.
bread unfastens, I couldn't find the word. That's when you're into sandwich territory. Then. What were
Yes.
What were you about to say?
Well, the boomstick out at Globe Life Park in Arlington,
Oh, that thing is like
that's a sandwich.
it's like a week's worth of meat. That could feed a small family for several months, right? Isn't that like a 4-foot hot dog with like chili and
2 foot long.
2 foot? Okay.
It probably was
4
meant to
feet,
be
I don't
4
know.
feet. Then they're like, oh, probably shouldn't give this to somebody.
Let's not get crazy. Let's just make it 2 feet. All right. Yeah.
Lawsuits on deck.
What am I doing? I need a swig of Michael's Secret Stuff from Space Jam. Seem to lost my juice here, my mojo.
So Wanahita would love lasagna
Welcome back, Wanahita.
at a ball game.
That's definitely a new one on me.
Oh man,
Never heard of
lasagna.
ballpark lasagna, but maybe you're onto something brilliant. Who doesn't love lasagna? Easy to make for very large quantities.
If
Delicious.
if it's the
Probably would be a top seller. I'm gonna pass this along to the powers that be. Maybe we'll get a nice lasagna at Yankee Stadium someday.
so everybody out there, is there anything that we missed?
Yeah, good question that you indirectly brought up on Aheda. What ballpark food? Oh, please get out. Please get out. Oh, McCutcheon! We take the lead back. Unbelievable. Oppo, Taco, 2-run blast. 3-1. We knocked Eduardo out of the game. Tyler Thornburg, come get some. 1 strikeout in 2/3 of an inning. Wow. Wait, who just hit that? Am I crazy? Yeah, it was McCutcheon. All right, I thought I just blanked. Wow, 3-1. Home run to right field. Love that short right field porch. Don't you? Man, all right. Feeling a lot better now about things. Not feeling great about anything I just saw there. All right, Judge, you got to come back from that. Okay, he's got a fastball, curveball, changeup trio. I checked up. Instead, he swung. Terrible. Just terrible. All right, anyway. I already forgot. Let's get somebody warming up in the bullpen. We got switch hitter, lefty, righty. Literally one of each. Tommy Canley going. And of course, the big dog, Chapman Swag. Mound visit, give him a little time. Chris, you're doing great. We still got to talk about those dreads. They're a little long. I know you've read the Yankees policy manual handbook. and you've still continued to ignore it. You and Luke, we're going to have a talking to about your guys' facial hair and hair length because it's not in accordance with team policy. But you're pitching a heck of a game.
Hey, this is great that they're leaving that screen up for a long time, so now everybody can see without us telling them. Chris Archer's on the mound.
That's true. All right. Archer is getting tired. I can understand. He's been throwing gas out here. I'm going to try and maybe get one more batter. Beautiful. Just buried the changeup. We're going to do it again on the right side of the zone.
I'm just noticing now, but there's some fans in the stands with sandals on and shorts, and this is in October.
What an at-bat. Unbelievable. Well, maybe it's an unseasonably warm October day, you know? You never know. Those days happen. Could be 60 degrees. It was 60-some degrees on New Year's Day, you know? So, or depending on where you were. 60 degrees in the Northeast, at least. All right.
Well,
this is a very risky move to keep Archer in for the lefty, and then now the switch hitting JBJ. He's handling it with great aplomb, however.
We got Nito watching from Rio. We got Max watching from the UK. I'm sure
It's
we
a
got
global affair.
Yeah, so
Worldwide. Prestige worldwide. Oh. Arch, heck of a game. Let's finish. Let's close it out right now. I know there's only one out, but I mean, let's close this inning out. Let's do it. Oh, yes.
Baby. Archer isn't getting tired. He's just going to start it, baby. Yeah.
That's my pitching coach weighing in on whether Archer should come in or out of the game. I mean, it's not a bad pitch to start off the at-bat. I don't like that spot at all. Why would you want it a low in? All right. That's a ball he's just dying to turn on. So I'm going to go a little up. Kind of got away with it.
Come on, AJ.
Aaron Judge
tracks
it down. Or is that Stanton? That might have been Stanton, right? I forget who.
So are you leaving him in for the ninth? Can you?
I will not leave him in for the ninth. He's over the 100 pitch limit. I rolled the dice a little bit there in the eighth. Sometimes you got to roll the dice. But we have a fully warm Canely-Chapman duo warmed up in the bullpen. I think it's Chapman's time to shut the door.
What if we did a little Black Mirror-esque and we let the viewers decide if he stays in or not?
Fine. See, he hits the ball, it finds the hole. Sure. I mean, I'm the manager, so I get final say, but they're welcome to input.
All right, guys, what do you think? Leave in Archer or take out Archer?
Note, I have 100% made up my mind about what I will be doing, so just do that with what you will with that information.
Got one, put Chapman in.
Bingo!
Another
There's
Chapman.
my guy. See,
Chapman.
You guys are brilliant. You guys
take out Archer. Take out Archer.
Smart. Oh.
Wow, so
seems only my pitching coach wants to see him overextend himself. It's the playoffs, dude. It's ALDS. You cannot leave these matters up to chance. I don't need a rested bullpen for tomorrow. I mean, I do, but like we're gonna have a nice off day.
So here's everybody who says to take Chapman out: Chris Lee, Michael B.
You mean to put Chapman in?
Manuel. Oh yeah, that's
Archer.
right. Sorry, excuse me.
I know what you meant.
Here's everybody who is saying to take out Archer. We got Steven Grassi, Chris Lee, Michael B., Manuel Cabrera, Lorena Nato,
a little late on it.
Wanaheda, Maurice Mayfield, Metra Rails, J.C. Merritt 77.
A lot of familiar faces and names. Not faces so much, but names.
Yeah, we got a lot of people. So you know what?
I appreciate you guys. Really, really thrilled that you guys have been joining us. And of
Carlos,
course, thank you. Oh, we're still going off the list. All right.
Everybody just wants
shout outs. Well, I'm very pleased to announce pitching the ninth inning for the New York Yankees today. Oh my gosh, that was a good pitch. Will be Aroldis Chapman, our very talented closer. Gets paid a lot of money to close games on big stages, and that is what he will be doing tonight in the Bronx. Oh, man, this guy.
There you guys have it.
Dot in the top.
Everybody from Too Wavy
so
to...
I'm gonna make your guys' dreams and wishes and hopes come true. Maybe that'll drop. It won't. Okay. Well, it's a 3-1 game heading into the 9th. We are at home. We got 3 outs left. Dustin, Lucky Charms Pedroia stepping into the box. I know it's 3 righties. I know the matchup says, don't do it. I'm doing it. It's Aroldis Chapman. Let's not forget. Don't get it twisted. Triple-digit cheddar. Let's see it. Die for it.
I want to clap and cheer you on, but claps aren't good for the viewers. You don't want hearing those loud...
Sure. I appreciate you looking out for them. Thank you.
And the years.
Yeah. Maybe when all is said and done. Oof. It's close. Fans are on their feet in the Bronx. Excuse me. Getting choked up over here.
Would you like a water? Because I got one.
I'm okay, thank you, though.
You sure?
Woo! Man, that was close. I got my own, but I appreciate it. Man, you sure you want to call that one a strike? That was close. All right. Here comes the trebuchet. Got him. Strike 3. Out 1. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it rolling. Bam. Painting. Sometimes you got to mess around a little bit. Other times you just go right at them. You just say, here's my best stuff. Come get it. Come get some of this, Mookie. Oh, you don't want none of that. Weakly popped into foul territory. 2 down. Now, the big stick, JD Martinez, still bristling over his MVP snub. Wow. Did I set that up perfectly? He just took me deep. All right. Well, that felt almost too real. All right. Wow. Now the temperature's rising a little bit. 3-2.
Carlos, Steve Grazzi, Chris Lee, Michael B., Manuel Cabrera.
Are you calling these people out for wanting to put Chapman in?
AJ Herman. No, I'm just kidding. Even though I want to leave Archer in, it's just purely for complete game purposes.
Well, thankfully, we get the job done. Wow! A little 9th inning blast from JD Martinez. Woo! Never a doubt. I didn't have any concern whatsoever. Didn't even break a sweat. Not one droplet. Chris Archer, have a day, kid. Way to go. He took Tyler Austin's old number. But if you're going to strike out 11 guys over 8 innings of 1-run ball in the playoffs, I'll take that all day. That 26 is yours, Buster. JD, all of the Boston offense today. 2 dingers. I forgot he hit one earlier. While Chris Archer was the player of the game, and rightfully so, you got to give Andrew McCutchen some love for that go-ahead Oppo taco that put us up 3-1. Was the eventual game-winning shot in the 7th. Yankees take a 2-0 ALDS series lead. Let's go. ALDS lead. Otherwise, it's a little redundant because the S in ALDS stands for series. Anyway, that one was a nail-biter. Yesterday was 8-1. I think it was 8-1. 3-2 this time around. That's probably more likely what you're going to see if you were to watch a playoff series between these 2 incredible teams. And I, for one, hope that we do this year, 2019. It would be great. ALCS, obviously they met in the ALDS this year. Did not work out in the Yankees' favor. But that's why you can get a chance to rewrite history with MLB The Show, and that's what we've been doing. Going to wrap this thing up. Folks, thank you. Wanaheda, Max, all the people that have been commenting, JC Merritt, Selfhill80, all you guys hit me up on Twitter all the time, and I really enjoy it. I love interacting with you. We tried to throw a little something new your way with our overrated, underrated concept today. I hope you guys had fun. If you have any ideas about what we should be incorporating in future broadcasts, broadcast, virtual broadcast, whatever you want to call these streams. Let us know in the comments. We read everything. We love to know what you guys are thinking. And of course, keep sharing this. Keep tweeting at me, tweeting at Yes Network. Follow us, all that good stuff. And then tonight, of course, we got Yankees Hot Stove at 7 p.m. So you definitely want to tune in for that. It's going to be all the Tulowitzki breakdown, probably Sonny Gray developments, Manny Machado, Bryce Harper talk. That's still very much up in the air. And the Yankees are right in the thick of everything. So lots to be caught up on tonight on Yankees Hot Stove, 7 p.m. Yes Network. Check your local listings. Any parting comments? Any more pastrami-related food items you want me to judge?
I think that we're just ready for this next game.
Ready for Game 3.
I think you're ready to take it to the ALCS.
We can wrap it up.
I see a sweep,
in our next go.
a 3-1 win, and the World Series in the near future. And I think everybody else watching does too.
All right. Well, let's put one foot in front of the other, one game at a time. We got to get through Chris Sale in our next matchup. But I'm excited, and I hope you guys are too. And we hope you join us for that next MLB stream. Probably be tomorrow, right? Why not? It'll be in the near future. But until then, we appreciate you. Follow us on all over Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. I just got to get all this stuff out. You know the drill by now. But anyways, for Matt Stucco, Kevin Sullivan, who's probably watching from a faraway place, I've been AJ Herman. Throw me a follow, and we will see you next time. Gucci? No. Technical difficulties?